Hi. So, um, I had what you could call a wake-up call uh, last night, listening to a equaf.com interview called "Absolutism in the Mind and Flexibility in Life Review," and you know, the same day, yesterday, I was posting two videos about how I found healthcare systems as very negative, and I was like criticizing the healthcare systems, like very really badly criticizing it. And with me making those statements about the healthcare system, it's an awareness that we all have, and it's not building anything positive or good whatsoever, just to lash out at critics and judgment and and blame. So that is just a sort of a lost point that I realized since last night is very much a lost point. And because within the word blame, we find being lame. It's me. If I'm projecting the blame, it is me who is being lame, really. So for not standing up and changing those systems for real. So what does this mean? What does this change or awareness of mine mean? What does it mean? It means that it is time for me, at least, hopefully for many others, to start investigating and promoting and sharing and headlighting uh, those things, movements, stories, events, those organizations, that initiative of real world events and changes and supportive best for all initiatives. It could be anything. There are things out there that are good and supportive, that is innovation, that is cool, that is supportive, and serves a greater purpose altogether. It could be anything, and there is, and it's very easy to say, oh, the politics will ruin it, or the big dollars will ruin it, and that sort of mindset of thinking that somebody else will ruin what we are creating here is just that blame being lame and making it into a lost cause altogether. So it may seem like a tiny grain of sand in all big beach, or how to view it, but there are things happening in this world that we know are cool initiatives and supportive based on what is best for all. There are things happening in the world that are, hey, this is quite cool. This program is quite cool for such and such and such, or this initiative is helping so and so, and this is saving this, and blah blah blah. There are lots of things going on out in the big world, anywhere really, that are taking shape and making a difference in the big picture. So um, for me now, I realize it is about time that I start to share more of these, that I investigate and find these events, find these happenings, these movements, these initiatives, and share this awareness that they exist and how they come about and their background and their building ups and all together what it really is that is going on in this world that is supportive, that is what is best for all. And to stop that blame train, to stop that judgment and critics of systems that is just me being lame. Yeah, and I realized that from last night, and this is something for me to uh, to develop within and rebirth myself, really, to rebirth myself from this awareness. So this is me taking a stand to promote and share light on more of the grassroots, call it, initiative and progress and innovation, and not be so full of critics and judgment and blame, and rather find solutions. I think that is what the bottom line here is, to find solutions. Because this world is still not lost. We can do lots to make a difference. Um, if you would like to make a difference with me, please contact me and we can talk and work out some whatever agreement. There are several things that I'm involved with that could be something for you to support. Uh, there is lots of movements worldwide who is like just starting to almost erupt and create innovation and difference and real sustainable change. This will not be done overnight, obviously. So yeah. So this is me sort of waking up and saying goodbye to that criticism and judgment and blame, morality, and so on, and rather wanting to be sharing and shedding light on and promoting that change, that development and initiative of this world that we know are taking place for what is best for all.